Hello popcorners, welcome back to Popcorning Piggy. I'm your host Sam, and today's video is all about how to find a guinea pig and cavi savvy vet in your local area. Finding a vet before your guinea pig needs care is critical. Guinea pigs can get sick really quickly and go sick really badly sick really quickly too. They can hide their illnesses really well because they're prey animals, so you need to be finding a vet before your guinea pig needs them. So I'm going to help you realistically find one that's going to be guinea pig savvy, because as we all know, the majority of vets actually specialise in dogs and cats, but you need help in finding one that's going to specialise in guinea pigs and smaller animals. So let's get into this week's video. So if you don't already know, guinea pigs are actually classed as exotic animals. It means that actually vets don't learn a lot about guinea pigs during their basic training. If they specialise in kind of small animals and exotic animals, they've often taken optional extra training or decided to learn and delve in that specialism themselves. So therefore, finding a vet that can be really knowledgeable in guinea pigs and smaller animals is actually really difficult, but I'm going to give you some tips now in helping you to find the vet that's going to be more specialist to guinea pig care in your local area. Number one is to find out, if you have a local guinea pig rescue, which vet that they use. One, that rescue has obviously vetted out the local vets themselves and probably uses that vet for a reason. You can obviously reach out to the rescue and ask them themselves. I'm sure they would be more than willing if you explain that you have guinea pigs and are looking for a vet that specialises or knows a lot about guinea pigs for yours. They will be willing to provide you the name and possibly number and details of their vet. The other thing you can do is also check out their website. It might be something that they list online, or their Facebook page. If they, rescues can be very busy, and if they don't reply to you within a reasonable time, they're probably really busy, so you just need to find another way of asking. The other reason to use a vet that a guinea pig rescue uses is, of course, the guinea pig rescue is taking their guinea pigs to that vet, so that vet, even if not specialising in guinea pigs, sees a lot of guinea pigs, so they've probably seen a lot of the common ailments and will be able to recognise more what is going on in your guinea pig when you take them to that vet. Number two is to find a vet that uses rabbits or smaller animals within their marketing, logo, anything like this, because commonly they're doing that for a reason, because they know a lot more about rabbits and smaller animals, and they are advertising the fact that they do. Rabbits, although not the same as guinea pigs, do have some similarities. So again, if they are using that in a way to promote their services, they probably will understand guinea pigs more because they see rabbits, and the animals, like I say, are not the same, but they do have some similarities. So if you're really struggling to maybe find a vet that has a lot of guinea pig experience, or that your local rescue uses, maybe you don't have a local rescue, have a look for one that certainly advertises themselves as a rabbit specialist, has an award for a rabbit specialist, anything like this. You can definitely hope and pray that they also know a lot about guinea pigs through working with rabbits, and that's another option for you. Third option that I'm going to give you, which I would actually rank quite low, but I'm giving it you as another option just in case you literally have none of the other two, is to consider using vets that are linked to or within pet shops. Now, like I've said, this isn't one that I would particularly recommend. From my experience, those guys are definitely vet and, cat and dog specialists still, and potentially a lot more expensive, a lot more commercial. However, if it is your only choice and you definitely want someone who sees a lot of small animals, understands small animals, then finding one linked to or within a pet shop is a good way, because obviously, unfortunately, the pet shop will be selling small animals and will probably have some sick ones from time to time. We all know the stories. Then that vet will also probably have seen a lot of small animals, dealt with a lot of small animals, especially guinea pigs and rabbits, and will know a little bit more, hopefully, about that animal. And so that's another option. Like I say, I put that at the bottom of the list, but it is worth considering that those probably see a lot more small animals than maybe a normal cat and dog vet, so it's one that you should consider. So now you've done the research, maybe you've narrowed it down to one or two within your local area that either is linked to your guinea pig rescue, advertises themselves with rabbits, or within a pet shop. Now I'm going to give you what you need to do to narrow down and basically pick your final vet choice. Number one, if you haven't already, definitely message that vet, whether it is through email, whether it is through Facebook page, whether it is through visiting them in person or giving them a ring them up and ask what their experience with guinea pigs is. They are providing a service. They will want to obviously, have you as a customer, but you need to understand that also that they have the experience. And it's great that if your local rescue uses them and they recommend them, great, but also check it out for yourself. Maybe that rescue hasn't had a sick guinea pig for 2 years. How do you know that that vet still has a lot of experience? That vet may have only been at that veterinary practice for 2 years. They might not have ever seen a guinea pig. Still check out, ask them for their experience and check their knowledge. Number 2 is then to also take your guinea pig in for a sort of overall health check before your guinea pig needs care. The reason for doing this is so that you can check again that their experience is truthful, that they were being truthful when they told you their experience. You can see their mannerisms. Some vets, unfortunately, because of the nature of the business, are very cold. They're not very helpful, whereas other vets are fantastic. They love animals and they're not as hardened as other vets, which if I was in that profession, it's a really hard profession. So yeah, kudos to them. They are providing a great service, but it must be a horrible job. So definitely make sure that you are happy with the vets there, the care that they provide is great, and that you are happy when your guinea pig is sick. You trust them, you know that you will get great service, and by doing that before your guinea pig is sick, by having a health check, you can fully assess the whole service that they offer. And it's not as expensive as you think. A normal appointment can be anywhere between about 10 to 20, maybe a little bit more pounds, but to check that your vet that you know and trust then is worth it, priceless. So now hopefully by having done all this, you will have found a vet in your local area that you love, you trust, you know that if anything happens to your guinea pig, you know exactly where to go, you can get an appointment, you know who to see, you trust them, you're going to get the right care, your guinea pig is going to be fine. However, if you've got to this point and you've maybe gone to the appointment and realised that the vet maybe is a bit cold, or you don't really kind of like it, it's a bit dirty, who knows, it could be anything. Start back, go back to your 1 or 2 and maybe assess some of the others and go and visit those as well. This should be a constant process. For me, I've been through 4 vets in 4 years. Now, very quickly, because I now know, I'm teaching you these steps because this is what I went through to find my current vet, who is fantastic, who I have now been with for 3 years. But that first year when I was trying to find a local vet, I went through 4, and I don't want you to do the same. I want you to find a vet straight away that you know, like, trust, and of course gives you the best service and best experience and best health for your guinea pig. So don't be afraid to try a few. Make sure you are happy. Like I've said, you want to check that you find the right one before your guinea pig is sick. Now, another thing also to be aware is that sometimes your best vet is not your local vet. I, for a while, was visiting a vet that was 30 minutes away because they provided the best care. They were a specialist exotic vet, and then that vet moved, so I couldn't go there anymore. But it really helped me know exactly what I was looking for, and then I found a more local vet. However, you may need to travel for a really good vet. It honestly just depends the vets that are in your local area and their experience. You want to go to the best for your guinea pig. The other thing you should recognise as well is that you'll need an out of hours vet. Guinea pigs have a unique way of realising when the vets are closed, and that is when they get sick, okay? I can't explain it, they just have a sixth sense, okay? So you need to, when you find the vet, obviously, that's open in normal hours that you love, check that they have a great out of hours vet. If not, you will need to reapproach all this and find a great out of hours vet as well. So I hope that helps you if you're really stuck and maybe you have tried a few vets as well and not found one that you like. I hope these tips and tricks help you, and obviously if you do need a vet for your guinea pig, hopefully you have worked through all these steps before you needed them and found the vet that you trust. But like I say, definitely find a vet before your guinea pig needs them. Honestly, it's the best experience I can give you. Peace of mind, knowledge that you have it all sorted is so important for when your guinea pig gets sick, because they can get sick so quick and go downhill so quick too. So that's been this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be back next week for another one. Leave me any of your comments and experiences down below. I would love to hear them, and I'll see you next week.